Hey guys, welcome back. And in today's video, we're going to do an extreme clean of our kitchen. When I say extreme, I mean extreme. We're going to get into those forgotten areas, those hard to reach spaces, and quite honestly, spaces that we do not think of and want to touch. So in this video, we're going to be tackling the oven. As you see my husband prepping, this is the night before. And then the next day, he's going to go back in and show you how clean he got it. You guys, it looks phenomenal. It looks so good. My husband put so much pride and joy into this. I told him I needed to get the oven deep cleaned, and he says I'll do it because he knows that I hate this chore. So he just wanted to show you how he set it all up. He had to put newspaper down because of the dripping. It does say it's easy off that we're using, and it does say that you need to let it sit for 8 hours. We just let it sit overnight and just tackled it the very next day. So here's my husband going to go ahead and tackle this oven for you guys, and then afterwards we'll get into some other areas. But if you are new, welcome. My name is Rosa, and thank you for choosing this video to be your first video and watching. I'm telling you, you guys are going to get so much motivation and so much satisfaction, because we're going to show you some really nasty stuff and some really just grimy areas that just never thought to do, right? So anyway, if you're new, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so that you are notified when new future uploads. My upload dates are now Sunday and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. So just want to make sure that you are aware so you don't miss out any future uploads. So let's go ahead and get into some serious cleaning. But before we do, I am really excited to say that this video is in collaboration with one of my dearest friends here on YouTube. Her name is Barbara Jo, and she and I communicate and talk all the time via text, Instagram. She is one of my greatest supporters. She has got a heart of gold. She's such a sweet mama, and I absolutely love her. I love her home. I love her style. I mean, we laugh all the time when we're texting. So you guys, I could not recommend her anymore. I mean, we've done at least 2 to 3 other collabs. Maybe this is our 3rd one, but I look forward to doing them because she's got such great content, and she is a true woman of heart. Like, she's got such a heart of gold, and she's got a given heart and such a loving heart. So you guys, go and check her out. Let her know that I sent you. And if you are coming from Barbara Jo's channel, Ranch Life, welcome. And I hope you liked today's video. Let's get into some cleaning. You can definitely see the transformation as he is wiping this down. This is just, you can see on the right side where it's all cleaned, and on the left side and on the bottom are the areas that had yet to be touched. And as he is wiping this off, easy off is easy, you guys. It just wipes it all off. I don't know why this is just a task that I don't like doing. I think just because it's grimy and it's tedious. I think that's what it is. It's tedious, and so I'm just not a fan of it. But here is a shot, you guys, that I had to make sure that I got for you guys. I want you to see how easy this is coming up, and then I want you to see this rag. It was disgusting. We had to change it out in the middle of cleaning. Look at all of that. Oh, it's so gross. But it's our food that boils over, or things that just, that fall out of pans and stuff. But You guys, it's so gross to even think that this was stuck on the bottom, and I was cooking my food with all of that. But the oven now looks amazing, and you guys will definitely get an after shot of that. So we're going to just go ahead and keep going into this oven clean. Again, my husband did an amazing job, and I was commending him as he was doing it. I told him I definitely will do the shots for him, get in certain areas, so you guys can get the full effect as he was cleaning up the top of the oven inside. And now cleaning underneath these racks, and he'll definitely have to get a sponge here shortly to kind of put in some elbow grease in some areas that were really heavy and thick, that just wasn't coming up easily with the rag. So anyway, let's just go ahead and keep on going, you guys. It's getting better. It's getting better. On the back of the bottle, it does say to rinse out the oven, and so my husband went and looked for an empty spray bottle that we had laying around and filled it up with warm water, got a new wash rag, sprayed down the inside just to wipe out all of the residue, leftover gunk, any lint, anything that could, you know, potentially cause a fire or any of that stuff. So he wanted to make sure that it was nice and clean, and you guys will see the after. Next is to clean the racks that go into the oven, and then this oven only has two. I'm assuming that most ovens, if not all ovens, only have two racks, but we wanted to make sure that those as well got scrubbed down and got a good cleaning as well. Well, here is the after, you guys, and it looks so good. My husband did an amazing job. Let him know down below what you guys think. I think he did an amazing job. He was so concerned of my thoughts and what everybody else would think. I said, honey, it looks great. So now we're going to go ahead and get into some other cleaning of this house. We're going to get behind the oven, and this is a few days later, actually. I couldn't get to behind the oven that day, so I had to put this project off for a few more days. So let's go ahead and get behind this oven and let's see what's hiding back there. Now that we saw what was behind the oven, look at this. This is pretty gross. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. Also take out the dishes and the eyes and lift the top of our stove and clean underneath that. You guys, it was so gross. It was due. And I know I did a video of cleaning off our stove just, a few weeks ago. And it gets messy all over again. So I'm going to go ahead and tackle this and get it back to looking nice again. So really quickly, I just wanted you to see what the floor looked like behind the stove. As you guys saw, I swept and I swept for wet jet, but I wanted to show you how grimy, how nasty that mop head looked like. It's just, oh my gosh. So I hope you guys are getting some serious motivation. I'm starting to see a lot of things. I was just talking to Barbara Jo and I'm like, I can't remember when the last time it was that I had moved the stove or moved the fridge, and wait till you guys see what's behind the fridge. But I didn't realize, I can't think of when the last time I did it because I didn't realize how messy it was. Obviously it's behind the stove, but you guys, it's so satisfying being able to put it back knowing that it's nice and clean and the floor back there is not nasty. But yeah, now let's just go ahead and finish the stove. For many that are not new, know that I don't typically wear cleaning gloves. I don't like the feel of them once they're wet, that's on my hand. I'm just not a fan of that. Plus, I feel like I'm not reaching at some areas with the gloves. But the reason why I'm wearing gloves today is because I just got my nails done yesterday or the day before this video. Or the day before I shot this, and I needed to make sure that they stay longer and protected, and but I didn't want to scratch them up and kind of just ruin them, so because I really loved how they looked. So we're gonna go ahead and scrub out these, what are these trays called, or bowls? I think splatter trays or oven tray. I'm not sure. But I wanted to go ahead and scrub those out really, really good. We're in need to replace them, so I cleaned them up to the best of my ability. I didn't want to go in and just like get a bunch of chemicals out because they're going to get replaced anyway. So I'm going to add that on my grocery list or to my list going to Walmart next week in regards to household items I'm going to get to replace those. So it's time to move the fridge, and I thought that I was going to need some help moving this fridge, but it was fairly easy to move. One, it's sitting on tile and it can just be, it can slide across the floor. But you guys, what I found behind the fridge, look at this. So gross. I can't even tell you. There's dog food back there. There's popcorn kernels back there, dust, dirt, all kinds of stuff. I even found things underneath the fridge. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But I wanted to go ahead and give this a good mop down because we don't have a mop. So our wet jet is our mop because we don't have a lot of tile flooring in this house or in this apartment to call for one. So our wet jet replaces that. But look at this. I can't even tell you. This is the worst I've ever seen one wet jet ever that came out of up here or even our house back in Florida. That was the worst that I've ever seen it. So we're going to go ahead and clean off the top of the fridge and then also get the inside of the fridge cleaned as well. Now that the outside of the fridge is nice and clean, now it's time to get inside the freezer and also the fridge. Cleaning it all out, getting rid of things that we don't eat, getting rid of things that have expired, or leftovers that just that went bad. It was just time to clean this fridge out. As you can see, the fridge is pretty bare. We don't have much in there yet. Again, I haven't done groceries. This is just getting the fridge ready. And as much as I try to do this every time I go to the grocery store or before I go to the grocery store, I'm gonna be honest with you, it doesn't happen. In a perfect world, that is exactly what I want to do. Every single time, go through the fridge, get rid of things, see what I have, see what I don't have, and then kind of go from there. How I've been doing my grocery shopping is just kind of off the menu, and sometimes I'll just off memory. Do I have this? Do I not? And then I do the struggle, and then or the dance of the memory dance. And then if I don't, I'm running back to the store the day of or the day before, right before the meal is made, to say, I forgot. This is a condiment I forgot, or this is what I needed and I didn't have. But again, in a perfect world, that I would love to be better at doing that, and keeping my fridge nice and clean. But when you share a fridge with many other people and them going in and out, and even with myself, there's just things that just get left in there. So once all of this is done, I am going to go ahead and finish tidying up the rest of the kitchen.
watching me when we're with our friends. It's definitely something in the air. So let's take it from there, 'cause I know you want it. Afraid to let it show, and I know you need it. Why don't we let it grow, grow, grow? I think it's time we stop tipping on our toes. What's holding you back now, sugar? 'Cause I don't know, I sure know you want it. Afraid to let it show.
I have to say, you guys, cleaning out this kitchen, getting behind the stove, the fridge, as much as I clean this kitchen, I would think that it's clean, and it's not. I know that I could have done more in regards to deep cleaning the kitchen, because this video is based on deep cleaning and getting into areas that we dread doing. I mean, as much as I'd like to clean out the fridge because, you know, we're going grocery shopping, or just to clean out the fridge in general, because, you know, it's good to get a good wipe down, because we have dogs, and we do randomly get a dog hair in the fridge, so we've got to clean it out. And so whenever time I see it, I wipe it out, but still, just to go behind it and sanitize it, just clean it with an all-purpose cleaner, it's tough, you know, getting behind the stove. I mean, I should have known better, but I didn't think it was going to be horrible. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it was still dirty. It was still dusty. It still had dirt. I don't know who that random lighter belonged. It probably ours, because we had a few for candles and we've been losing them, so that could have been ours. But there were so many things, you know, behind their dog kibble, and that was also found behind the fridge. So, but it was just good to get behind there and clean it and know that those areas now are clean. So all I have to do is essentially stay up with it. You guys, I am so sorry that I look like a hot mess, but I've been cleaning all day. I've been cleaning all day. I'm sweaty. Hold on, let me adjust this. I am sweaty, but the kitchen, this kitchen needed it. Behind the fridge needed it. In the fridge needed it. Behind the just behind the stove, it needed it. And then, you know, you saw the clips of my husband cleaning out the oven. You guys, that's one of the many chores that, I mean, there's two chores that I hate, and one is cleaning out the oven, doesn't matter which oven, and scrubbing our shower down back in Florida, because it's that old tile, so it's just gross. So I bleach it, it's not good enough, and I don't have the upper body strength to really get into the grooves. So I keep telling my husband that I need you to really come and deep clean this shower whenever time, you know, when he gets home. So anyway, so all of that is done. The house feels great. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Today is in collaboration with my sweet friend Barbara Jo over at Ranch Life. I hope you guys go over there and show her some love. Let her know that I sent you. She has been such a great supporter of mine here on YouTube, and a great friend of mine on, you know, off of YouTube, on Instagram, and we text. So I've loved getting to know people and creating really cool friendships off of it. So I can truly say, off of YouTube, I've created at least 5 really good friendships, and those 5 I communicate with, and it is so cool to know that different parts of the US, you've never met these people, but you're friends with them, and you have the same likes, and which is having a clean house. So anyway, I love her, and I hope you guys will go and check her out, because I know you're gonna love her. Her home decor is awesome. I love her house, especially her kitchen and her bathroom. Y'all, I'm sold. But anyway, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and make sure that you are subscribed. If you are not, hit that subscription button. subscribe button and the notification button so that you're notified when future uploads are going to be posted, and I will see you guys in the next one. Much love and God bless.